Hello friends, I am Divya and I am here presenting you another episode of Personalities. Today we are going to talk about a very pioneering, very inspiring personality, I would say, Jamshedji Tata. Before I begin, I would like to request you to subscribe Vysh's channel if you haven't yet. Also, if you face any difficulty or you want any type of guidance for your UPSC preparation, you can always contact Vysh sir, and keep supporting us by liking these videos, sharing these videos as much as you can so that we come up with such new initiatives for you. Right? So now we'll know about Jamshedji Tata. Who was he? So Jamshedji Tata, his full name is actually Jamshedji Nusarvanji Tata. He was born on 3rd May 1839 in Navsari, Gujarat, and he died in 19th May 1905 in Germany. He was an Indian philanthropist. He was an entrepreneur who founded the famous Tata Group. His ambitious endeavors helped catapult India into the League of Industrialized Countries. We'll know about his early life. You can see his father here, Nusarvanji. Nusarvanji Tata. Jamshedji Tata was born into a Parsi family. He was the first child and the only son of Nusarvanji Tata. His father Nusarvanji was the first businessman in a family of Parsi Zoroastrian priests. So he broke this tradition of priesthood, and his mother tongue was Gujarati. He started an export trading firm in Mumbai. Now, his childhood and education. So Jamshedji Tata, he had a formal Western education because his parents saw that he was gifted with special mental arithmetic from a very young age. However, for him to have a formal modern education, he was sent later to Bombay. We'll know about his early career. So he joined his father Nusarvanji in Bombay at the age of 14, and he also enrolled at Elphinstone College and completed his education as a Green Scholar, which is equivalent to graduate. And he was married to Hirabai Dabu while he was still a student. Right? Now, after graduating from the Elphinstone College, which is in Bombay, in 1858, he joined his father's export trading firm and helped establish his branches in Japan, China, Europe, and United States. In 1868, he founded a trading company that later evolved into the Tata Group. In 1872, he focused on subsequently founded mills at Nagpur, Bombay, and Kurla. He named one of those mills as Advanced Mills because it was one of the most high tech mills at that time. Now, the company, which was built in Ahmedabad, it left a great effect on the city because Tata made an effort to integrate the mill with the city in order to provide economic growth to its community. He had four goals in life: setting up an in iron and steel company, which he did, and a world class learning institution, a unique hotel, and a hydroelectric plant. Now, his connection with Swadeshism. Jamshedji Tata ji. He became a strong supporter of Swadeshism. He became, he named his new cotton mill, which was built in Bombay, the Swadeshi mill. The original idea for this new mill was to produce finer clothes like the type coming from Manchester, which was in England. He had a vision for India to be the primary manufacturer of all kinds of cloth and eventually became an exporter. But British did the opposite of this. He wanted India to be the sole maker of the fine clothes for which the primitive weavers of India were famous. He was the first to introduce the ring spindle into his mills, which soon replaced the throstle that was once used by the manufacturers. Now, the famous Tata Group. Under the direction of his sons, Sir Dorabji Jamshedji Tata and Sir Ratanji Tata, the Tata Iron and Steel Company became the largest privately owned steel maker in India and the nucleus of a group of companies producing not only textile, steel, hydroelectric power but also chemicals, agricultural equipments, trucks, locomotives, and cement. This was taken from Tata Group website itself. So they have kind of told their history. In 1868, it was a startup, but today it's a global enterprise. We'll know about Tata Power. So his enterprise, Jamshedji's enterprise, were noted for efficiency, for improved labor protection policies, and for the introduction of finer grades of fiber. He also planned for the Bombay area hydroelectric power plants that became the Tata Power Company in 1906. So today Tata Power is India's largest integrated power company, present across the entire power value chain of conventional and renewable energy, power services and next generation customer solutions including solar rooftops and EV charging stations. Tata Iron and Steel Company or TISCO. So in 1901 he began organizing India's first large-scale iron works, and 6 years later these were incorporated as the Tata Iron and Steel Company, but now it is Tata Steel. You can see the logo here. So this is also taken from the website of Tata. Now the hotel, the famous Taj Hotel, Taj Mahal Hotel. So the hotel became a reality during his lifetime with the inauguration of the Taj Mahal Hotel at Colaba waterfront in Mumbai on 3rd December 1903. At that time, it was the only hotel in India to have electricity. Now, his demise. While on a business trip to Germany in 1900, Tata became seriously ill. He died in Bad Newham on 19 May 1904 and was buried in the Parsi burial ground in Brookwood Cemetery, which is in Woking, England. You can see it here. So, after Jamshedji's death in 1905, his family retained control of the Tata Group and built it into a global conglomerate that by the early 21st century included more than 100 companies. He was a noted philanthropist. He established J. N. Tata Endowment in 1892, which encouraged Indian students to pursue higher education. In 1898, he donated land for a research institute in Bangalore, and his sons ultimately established in 1911 the Indian Institute of Science, IISc, Bangalore. You can see it here. So, one of the Tata, they have written in their website, one of the Jamshedji Tata's three great dreams of India was an advanced institute of scientific education and research. He donated half of his wealth towards establishing IISc. Today, IISc is a premier institution and has also nurtured other institutes like TIFR and Atomic Energy Commission. Now, another body, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, TIFR. So, Dr. Homi J. Bhabha and JRD Tata were driven to establish the TIFR to improve India's scientific temper and strengthen the newly free nation's science infrastructure. TIFR became the cradle of the India's atomic energy endeavor and today leads research in physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, computer science, and science education. TISS, Tata Institute of Social Sciences. So, Tata Institute of Social Sciences was born in 1936, born of Jamshedji Tata and his son Dorabji's vision of building better community. Today, this is one of the India's premier educational institution, training professionals in human resources and social work, carrying out research on social problems and publishing for the benefit of society. Also, there is National Center for Performing Arts. Right, this is also a vision of brainchild of GRD Tata and Dr. Jamshed Bhabha. Now, with this, we have come an end to the episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and keep liking us keep supporting us by liking these videos, sharing these videos as much as you can, and we'll meet in the next one. Thank you so much.